All right, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me now? I think we said we should give it 20 minutes at 9 o'clock my time. So, can you all hear me now? Is it a little bit better? Is it a little bit better? I have a theory of why this is happening. I've got a theory for you. You know, when something good is going to happen, sometimes it goes sour first. Yes, it goes sour first. When something brilliant is going to take place, it will first of all disappoint you so that you give up. So when you give up, then they say, yeah, I managed to persuade him to leave that thing, you know. By the way, can you all hear me? Yes? Let me know if you can hear me now. Can you all hear me? Is it better? Is the audio okay? Can you hear me at all? Just type yes if you can hear me. If you can hear me, type yes so we can move on. All right. If you can hear me, say yeah. I hope the audio is coming okay. Yeah, loud and clear. Oh, I see somebody is here again. Yeah. I know where you're supposed to be now. Thank you so much. Thank you, Demi. Loud and clear. I know where you're supposed to be now. So, hello, Oscar. How are you doing, Oscar? Yes, thank you so much. We had a little bit of a hiccup earlier because our internet wasn't great. So we had to kind of delay a little bit. But I know why all this thing is happening. I have a theory. Yet my theory is, when something good is going to happen, first of all, it's going to be troublesome a little bit so that you guys are discouraged. But thank goodness you weren't discouraged and you are still here. Jet is back. Thank you so much. I know it's is it 2 o'clock now or 1:30 in India? Yes, is it 1 o'clock now? Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Because I realized that that audio wasn't great and we're not going to get anywhere with that kind of audio and video as well. So hence I say, okay, let me start it. Okay, good stuff. So thank you so much for hanging around. So 1:30 now. Wow. Cool. You've done fantastic well for waiting, and then I think you will like you will not regret that you waited, because you are going to learn tonight. Okay, so fingers crossed that the internet is going to play ball with us. It's not going to mess around too much. So hopefully we should be good. All right, we should be good. All right, thank you so much everybody for coming tonight. So we're going to start in a moment, and as you can see on the screen, we have the topic tonight, which is the magic of inside bar trading. Okay, remember last week we actually discussed this topic last week, if you remember. Yeah, so we have a little bit of twist to this thing. We discussed this last week, but this week is a bit different, right? I've expanded it a little bit more and clarified some things and give you more tools to use. For those of you that have given us like already, thank you so much. I know it was difficult today, but you still give us like. So we need more like as we go on. Thank you. So today I'm going to expand on this inside bar trading, okay? Because it's a very fantastic strategy. One of the things that is good for it is that it is very easy to learn and it's easy to implement. If you have been following me, you know I don't want anything too complicated, because sometimes the more complicated it is, it doesn't make any money. Okay, the easier and you get it right and you apply correct money management, as I've said several times, money management is the key. Is the key to breakthrough and to success. If you are able to conquer money management, you don't overtrade, your strategy will play parts, but most importantly, money management is number one. Hey, who's here? So we have Simangaliso. Hello, Simangaliso, and Sinkura, which is the same thing as Sandile. Good to see you all guys. Okay, right. So let's quickly move on. Okay, so before I start, tonight is going to be a very powerful strategy. So I want you to pay close attention to it. I will not hide anything. I will expose everything. I will show you everything you need to know about it. It's a full training. It's as if you have paid $200 or $100 or $500 for this training. But it is not going to be charged for anything. It's free. So don't, because it's free, that it's not useful. It is powerful. So pay attention to it. At the end of this lesson, I will introduce our company to you. So if you are still around, then I will implore you to wait until the end of the course, because I will introduce something fantastic to you. Okay, so that is with your permission. All right. Jet says you would like to make a video about news trading. Okay, yeah, current overnight trade. Okay, news trading. Okay, yes, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. In fact, as you mentioned, we've done some news trading before. We can do it again, no problems. We can do that again. I'm here for you guys. Anything you want, just let me know. We'll pick it up. Okay, so without further ado, so as we go ahead, if you have any question, you can just pop it in here. I will look at it and I will try to answer you. Thank you so much for those likes are coming up. All right, so first thing we look at is last week we talked about what is inside bar trading. We just refresh it, but today we are going to introduce something else. We are going to introduce a little bit of padding. So when you pad something, you make it better, right? So we're going to talk about how to determine direction of a trend and how to determine the strength of a trend. And we're going to talk about this setup is the same as last time, but with a twist. You will see when we get there now with a twist. And as you know me, I like to teach and people understand it 100%. There's no gimmick, there's no rushing. I slow down as much as possible. Okay, and we talk about how to play stop loss for this strategy, and then we talk about the summary. Okay, so you already know what inside bar is. Okay, we don't need to repeat that too much, especially except for those who are not here last week. Inside bar is just any candle or any period on your chart that is inside the previous one. Okay, so you see this candle here is formed inside this black one. All right, you see this smaller one is formed inside this big one. So that is why they call it inside bar. The high of this candle is below here. The low of this candle is below this one. So this smaller candle is totally engulfed in this black one. So that's why we call this one the mother, and we call this one the baby, or the inside bar. Okay, so that is how it is being designed. That is the mother bar, and that is the inside bar. Any questions? I'm sure there's no questions. So if you are on your charts, you can identify it by looking at two combination. You see, if you see a new one that is inside the old one, that is the inside bar. So that is very easy to remember. Next is, okay, so what is the inside bar? It's also an indecision candle. Okay, so indecision candle that neither show bullish or the bears are in control. Okay, so this tells us that the market can go either way. So when you are here, it's like it's an indecision. Previously the bears are in control because of this black candle here, but when they got here, they can't decide yet. whether to continue or in the same direction or to break and reverse. So that is why they get stuck there. Okay, what else do we know? Okay, the other things that we know, which we didn't talk about much last week, is that one, the market is about to turn. Okay, so when you get inside candle, it's telling you something is going to happen. Either the market is going to turn or the market is going to continue. But there is a stalling, there is a wait, there is indecision at the moment. So inside bar is an indecision. So it could be there's a trend that is going on and suddenly you see in an inside bar. That means that trend temporarily is waiting. Temporarily that trend is on hold. So, and as a trader, once you see something like that, you got to take note. Okay, you know that trend is on hold, so you too, you need to quickly put all your stuff and what you are doing on hold, because the direction could change. All right, now the inside bar must occur in a strong trend. So when you want to trade the inside bar for our own trading style, our strategy, this is very, very important. That last statement, if you don't get anything tonight, remember that statement. The inside bar must occur in a strong trend. If I were you, I'll try and remember it. The inside bar must occur in a strong trend. Okay, it must occur in a strong trend. Okay, the question is, what is a strong trend? How do we determine strong trend? In fact, how do we determine trend in the first place? So I want some answers here. How do we determine trend? Okay, if you can still hear me, I think the network is playing up a little bit again, but I want you to type for me, how do you determine trend? How do you determine trend? Okay, how do you determine trend? Anybody? Can anybody give us a good answer? How do you determine trend? How do you determine a trend? Hey guys, how do you determine a trend? Again, it was good a little while ago. Now it's playing up. Okay, so how do we determine a trend? Anybody? Okay, no one. Maybe the voice isn't clear enough, or maybe it's breaking. Right, maybe it's breaking. Okay, I think we might be having some issues. Okay, Victor. Hi Victor, what's up? What's up? All right, so okay, so okay, let's continue. Let's continue. All right, so let's go and say this way. Okay, now we say, how do we determine a trend? Okay, if market make higher high, then it is treated in uptrend. Very good, very good, very good. So but the easiest way to do that, yes, is an uptrend, correct? If market makes lower low, it's a downtrend. That's correct. Yes. Yes, drawing lines of high and lows also is a way of doing it. High, 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 low. They are all right. All those answers are all right. Okay. Those answers are all correct. Okay. But drawing a trend line also is also very, very correct. Okay. Also, somebody mentioned ADX. Okay. Does ADS tell us the direction of a trend? Does ADX tell us the direction of the correct? Candles closing above EMA 2150 200. That's also very, very correct. Okay. So we have various tools to determine the direction of a trend. There are two different things. There's a direction of the trend. When we say direction, we mean uptrend, downtrend. That is what we mean by direction. So up or downtrend, or no trend at all, which is a range. So it's either we are in an uptrend, or we are in a downtrend, or we are in a... Check that Harami definition out. Yeah, but the inside bar is just a bar that is enclosed in the previous bar. That is the inside bar. Okay, so ADX works too, right? Good. ADX and direction of the trend. The second is the strength, how strong the trend is. Okay, so for the direction, somebody has mentioned some EMA, which is good. For our strategy, we are going to use a small EMA because we want to pick the strongest trend. So we are going to use EMA 10, because if price is trading above EMA 10, it shows us that price is very, very strong, either up or downtrend. That means that trend is extremely strong when it is showing above 10, a simple moving average of 10, or if it's showing below simple moving average of 10, it means it is extremely downtrend, very strong. So that's why we are using 10 moving average. That's a simple moving average 10. All we are doing is to determine the direction. Okay, so on this occasion, this is uptrend. So this is a MA 10. Okay, so just bear with us. Even if the network is not great, just grab what you can grab tonight. Grab as much as you can grab. Okay, all right. So no questions about the direction. So we are dealing with the direction now. The direction, whether it's up or down. That, okay, our internet is getting better. Bless God for that. Okay, because I can read when the status is poor, it means it's not good. But now the status is showing excellent. That means we've got a blessing from above. We got a blessing from above. Who is this? Deepak, you brought the blessing to us. Thank you for that. Yes, you brought a blessing for us, Deepak. Thank you, Deepak. Your earlier strategy was superb, but now they are not working. We need to understand what market structure or market conditions it was working, and what is the market condition now. So yes, there are different strategies for different market conditions. So for example, if you have a strategy that works very well in a very strong uptrend or downtrend, in a strong trend, if you apply the same strategy to a range band market, it will fail. You know that most of the oscillators, they are very good picking range, but they are not good in trend. So it depends on which what is the current condition of the market you are trading, and what are the best condition for your strategy. So you have to match the two together. That's where I'm here. In our team, in our Discord group, we do that a lot. We try and use different strategies. In fact, majority now specialize in what we all know as naked trading or price action trading without an indicator. They just draw support, resistance line, and they just do all those stuff, higher high, lower lows, find key levels. So which is perfect trading as well. So it would all depend on the condition of the market, Deepak. But thank you so much, because you brought our network back. As soon as I saw your name, our network is excellent. Good man. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, they are not available on the channel, right? I know why, because we moved some of those videos into our on the website. So we have a website where all those videos are. So if you want access to it, I will show you before the end of this presentation. After this presentation, just hang around. I will show you all you need to know how to get access to all those videos. As you know, there are more than 30, 40, 50 videos there. Probably more than 50 videos. They are all still available, but they are now on our website. They are no longer on YouTube. They're on our website, but you can have access to see them all. All right. Fontainment. Which time frame? Okay, we'll get there. Singaliso. Why are we using SMA? Why are you? Okay, we are using simple moving average. Okay. Oh, long time. Modem broadcast. Oh, yeah. And we need your broadcast here to boost our internet. Okay. We have not seen you. That's why our internet hasn't been great. So now you are here. Make sure. Oh yeah, that's a good question, Vasile. You've mentioned something fantastic. Just hold on. You will soon see what we are doing, right? You will soon see what we are doing. Okay, so guys, the first thing I show you tonight is determine the direction. That's all. Not the strength of the trend, because though you know that when the price is very close to 10 moving average, it shows that trend is very strong, right? Because if I put a 50 moving average, it will come this way, it will come that way. Yeah, it won't be close to the price. You know that 50 moving average will come that way, we go like that way, or even 21 also will go a bit closer, but not as close as 10. So 10 is close, okay, very, very close, because I want to pick the strongest one, okay? But we're actually using this MA to determine direction only, just direction. That is, is it going up? Is it going down? We don't want to use just our naked eye to show that. We want we want to make sure that we use something to guide us. Okay, cool. So we move to the next thing we are going to do. Can we use Tekenshen for determining the trend? Yes, you can. You can use the Tekenshen, but the strategy I've built up tonight, just listen to it, look at it first. You can amend it to suit you, but look at the original version first, okay? Get the original version, then you can modify and customize it, right? I think that is the way we start simple breakout system. Majority of you guys should know us with our SBS strategy. We started it like this, but now it has metaphorized to some other things. You know, a lot of people have added few things and extra stuff. Okay, so let's move to the next condition. All right, who mentioned Bollinger Band earlier? Who was that? Who's that genius? Vasile is the genius. He mentioned Bollinger Band like he knows we are going there, right? Vasile the genius. All right, so Vasile, you mentioned Bollinger Band earlier, and now we are there. Okay, we are there in Bollinger Band. All right, so how do we determine the strength of a trend? So the strength of a trend, we are determining it using the Bollinger Band. We said earlier that we are using moving average just for the direction. Okay, are we uptrend? Are we downtrend? Okay, that's all. Fortunately, we have a better indicator to determine the strength of that trend. Okay, and we are going to use Bollinger Band. Okay, how do we know? How does Bollinger Band tell us whether this trend is very strong? When the trend is very strong, you will see prices in an uptrend will be very close to the upper Bollinger Band. They will be what I call hugging it, like hanging onto it, like swinging on the upper Bollinger Band when we are in a strong uptrend. Same thing when we are in a strong downtrend, you will see Bollinger Band price will be hugging the lower band in a strong downtrend. In fact, in a strong downtrend, price will not even touch the middle band. The price will be so hanging on the top band, on the top band, that they will not be touching the middle one. It shows you that there is a strong trend here. Okay, so Bollinger Band is good to tell us how strong a trend is. So thank you, Vasile, for mentioning that. Okay, so the strength is determined by this. Okay, Who else can tell us another indicator we can use to determine the strength? Somebody has mentioned it before. We can use, I think it was fortunate. Yes, fortunate. You mentioned, yes, you mentioned ADX. That's correct. DMI, ADX. You mentioned it. Yes, you can also use ADX, DMI to determine how strong. You know, DMI, ADX, if you apply them, what number do you normally use? I will say 25 or 30. Anything above 25, 30, you consider them to be very strong trend, right? If the ADX is below 25, you say it is weak. It's a weak trend. So I could have used ADX as well. It can work, but you will see the reason why I'm using the Bollinger Band very shortly, because I like things to be very straightforward, easy to remember, and easy to trade. You don't have to think about too many things. If possible, use numbers. That's why I pick Bollinger Band. But ADS will do exactly the same work. It will do exactly the same work. They will probably produce very similar results. So we now know the reason why. We know how to determine the direction, and we now know how to determine the strength. Okay, so we know these two things, right? The direction and the strength of that trend. And why are we doing all this? Why are we looking for all this? The reason we are looking for all these two things is because when we find our inside bar, we want to make sure we only trade when there is a strong trend. When there is a strong trend, that is why we are looking for all these other things to complement it. We don't just want to pick any inside bar and trade it. We want to make sure that we know the direction, and also we know the strength, that the trend is very strong. Okay, that's why we did all this stuff. All right, good. Now that our internet is getting a little better, can you give us more likes, please? More likes. More likes, please. All right, so next is, now that we know the strength of the trend, now, yes, so yes, parabolic SAR also is good. You can also use parabolic SAR to determine the direction as well. Okay, now that we know about Bollinger Band, I am going to introduce to you the Bollinger Band width. This Bollinger Band width and the Bollinger, they are the same thing. They are saying the same thing in a different way. So Bollinger Band is saying it three lines: upper, middle, lower. It's saying, that is what it's saying. It's telling us the same thing. However, the Bollinger Band width is saying the same thing, but in colors, in two different colors. Now it's telling us the same. It's telling us the same thing in a yellow color. Whatever this color is, I call it yellow. You might call it whatever, but yellow color and red. So I have two colors here. If it's showing like three colors, don't worry, it's two. So I have a yellow color here, and I have a red color here, yellow color here, red color here. Some of you that have listened to some of my old previous strategy, you might have seen this indicator. I've used it before. Okay, so what that means is, when the color is yellow, it just tells us how strong the trend is. That's all. The direction you know from the moving average. Now, when this indicator becomes red, it shows us now we are in a trend. And you know, Bollinger Band, when Bollinger Band narrow, it shows that we are in a range, and when it expands, it means that the trend is getting strong. Okay, so you can see when Bollinger Band expand, the color changes to red. When the Bollinger Band contrasts around here, come closer around here, you see the color goes yellow. All this area, Bollinger Band is close together. That is, the color of the Bollinger Band width is yellow. Okay, I hope you guys following me, right? So the Bollinger Band here is red. That is good strength. Here, good strength, and over here it is range band. Here also is a range band. Okay, I use parabolic star for trailing stop loss. Yes, so parabolic star is very good for trailing stop loss, and also you can use ATR as well, average true range, as a trailing stop. Those are two good ones. Also, people that use super trend also, you can use it as a trailing stop loss. Okay, all right. So I hope our internet is going to respond and come back. I think it's back again. So it's back again. All right, Mr. Deepak, I hope you are still here, right? Good. Okay, so that's how we determine it. So we are now going to replace Bollinger Band with the bandwidth. You will no longer see Bollinger Band on our strategy anymore. You will only be seeing the bandwidth. But remember, they are exactly the same thing. They showing us exactly the same thing. So when it is yellow, it means the bands are close together. When it is red, it means the bands are wide apart. When it is close together again, you see the band goes yellow. When they are wide apart, the bands go red. Because I like simple things. Like now, it's difficult to know, to quantify when it is close together by looking at Bollinger Band only. You don't know when it started closing together and when it started expanding. But when you look at the color change, you will know exactly when you should take it as it is expanding or it is close together. The color will tell you exactly when it close together and when it expands. That's why I choose to use the bandwidth rather than the Bollinger Band itself. Okay, I hope that's clear, right? Good stuff. All right. Now let's go to the next one here. Okay, so now let's look at a typical inside bar. Okay, so this is a kind of a setup, right? So what we said is we are looking for an inside bar in the direction of the trend, and the bandwidth must be red. That is, there must be a strong trend. Okay, that is what we are looking for. We are looking for the trade to happen in the direction of the trend. So for example, this is uptrend, right? The trade to happen, the inside bar to happen in direction of the trend, but we want the trend to be strong. So for that reason, this one we will ignore it. Even though it is correct, it is uptrend and we have an inside bar, we will ignore it because this is not strong enough for us. This next one also we will ignore it because it's not strong for us. But the next one is in the red zone, we are going to pick it. The next one is also in the red zone, we are going to pick it. These other ones, we are going to pick them as well. So remember that just simple thing, two things. It must be in the same direction of the trend, and also the Bollinger Bandwidth must be red. Okay. All right. So now if we are going to enter, yeah, you will enter at the break of the mother bar. So let's look at this. So this is the mother bar. This one is the inside bar of this mother bar. So if you are going to trade this, you are going to only be looking to buy. So you put your buy stop at the high of this mother bar. You put your buy stop at the high of this mother bar, looking for breakouts. You will not care about breaking below the mother bar. Even if you break below the mother bar, it's none of your business because you are not selling. Look at that. Look at this signal here. Okay, this signal here, it breaks below the mother bar. Do you care about that? We don't care about it. Whether it breaks below or it doesn't break below, we care about breaking above it. Okay. And this is the, remember, this is the main bar, this is the mother bar. So you draw your line here, you can see there's no break. This candle did not break. We didn't see any candle that break until here before we break up, right? So we have a break here, up, going up. All right. We will see more. We'll see more. Okay. All right. Oh, you just coming in. OVA Peter, you're welcome. Welcome. You came at the right time. Okay, you came at the right time. All right. So I hope we all get it. Okay, we'll do more. We'll do more. All right, so let's quickly look at this. We like to trade this strategy as a continuation moves. Okay, we like to trade this when we have a strong trend. For example, this is a downtrend and that is uptrend. We like to trade this strategy in this scenario. Okay, so now we now know how to determine the trend, right? We know the direction of the trend by using the MA, and we know the strength of the trend by using the Bollinger Band weight. All right, Ovi, good to see you. All right, so we know those two ingredients we need. Okay, so we are putting them together, right? So we love to trade this strategy when we have a strong trend. I've told you how to determine that. One, MA10, when the price is running close to MA10, we have a good strong trend. And also when the Bollinger Band is red. Okay, so how do you place your stop loss? All right, so this is how to place your trade anyway. So this black one is the mother bar, right? That is the mother bar. And this smaller one here is the inside bar. So you place your buy stop above the mother bar, yeah, and your stop loss will use the inside bar as your stop loss. Below the inside bar is your stop loss. Very easy. You use your mother bar. High of the mother bar is your buy stop, so you set your buy stop there. You don't do market order. Just put a buy stop at the high of that, and your stop loss, use the low of the mother bar as your stop loss. Okay, and when the price break your buy stop order, it will pick your buy stop order, and we want to use ratio 1 to 2. We want to do ratio 1 to 2. Okay, minimum ratio 1 to 2. I like to get out of the market when it is still very hot. Okay, and I like to use what is called TP1 TP2 this time around. Okay, TP1 TP2. I would like to do TP1 at my ratio 1 to 1. So when let's say this stop loss from my buy stop here to my stop loss here, let's say it is 20 pips. All right, so my TP1 will be 20 pips and my TP2 will be double that, 40 pips. So with this strategy, you are nearly going to get the TP1 nearly 95% of the time, if not more. But the TP2, the percentage reduced. It reduces, it might be 70%. So you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. You want to take a little bit of profit out of the market first at the first stage, TP1, when you hit your 1-to-1 ratio, and you keep the second half of your trade until when you hit TP2, which is 1-to-2 ratio. But of course, there are other trades that will go for 1-to-5, 1-to-3, 1-to-4, 1-to-5. So you can develop your strategy to accommodate for that. Maybe you want to use trailing stop. When you first of all close the first one at ratio 1 to 1, I will encourage you to do that. Ratio 1 to 1, close part of your trade, and then you can decide what to do with the rest. Either you want to start trailing it, because as you can see, I'm going to show you a live chart very soon. You will see that there's a load of opportunity to follow the trend, because as you know that we have just identified a strong trend and then we are following the trend. So sometimes it doesn't make sense to get out too quick, but I would say banking at least 1-to-1. Make sure you have kept something inside and move your stop loss to break even. Make sure you do that, and that's what we do very, very well in our group, in Discord group, yourtradementor.com. All our students and traders, as soon as we have the opportunity, we move our stop loss to break even, and it becomes what? A free trade. So you can go and sleep, and you won't lose anymore on that trade. So, and we have seen some of our traders now better and better. some of them are now having a drawdown of less than 3%, and you are trading a big account with a drawdown of like 3% or even under 5%. That is fantastic. You can see even some mentors, some big traders, they will have even some signal provider, EA provider. You will see some of them will be drawdown of 30%, drawdown of 50% or 25%. So some of our trader in-house on yourtradementor.com, we are under 3%, 4% drawdown, which is a fantastic money management. So if you want to join us, if you want to know how to join our team, I will explain it after this lesson. Okay, so now you've seen that. So this is the summary of the setup. So we are looking for inside bar on the higher time frame. Okay, somebody asked for higher time frame before. I would say use daily or 4 hours. Those two are good for this strategy because it removes noise. Too much noise when you are using a lower time frame, something like 15 minutes, 1 hour. There's a lot of noise. But you can test it if you are a short-term trader. You can test that and give it a go. But I think it works well the higher the time frame, from 4 hours above. Okay. Number 2, we have said that already, that the inside bar must occur in a strong trend, and I've used this time to explain how you determine the strong trend. That is, you use the Bollinger Band width, and then the moving average will tell you the direction. Okay, so we know how to enter the bar and the inside bar when it breaks the mother bar or the mother bar. So when it breaks the high of the mother bar, you enter a buy. When it breaks the low of the mother bar, you enter a sell stop and buy stop. Okay, and we said the stop loss must be placed just below the inside bar. The inside bar high or low of the inside bar, depending on your direction. Okay, if your direction is buy, you place it below. If your direction is sell, you place it above. Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us now to go to the live chat so I can show you. Okay, so I can show you. I hope you are going to see my screen, and I hope our internet come back again. It's been going on and off, on and off, on and off. All right, so I hope it comes back to us. Okay, so when it comes back, we are going to look at this strategy in play. Okay, so let me just show you what I've got here so that you will so indicators. So you know, we got indicators. I'll show you this indicator first. What is this one? Nah, I want to indicators list. So let's look at, first of all, a moving average. So we say we are using 10. As you can see, it's a simple moving average. You can use exponential as well. It wouldn't make much difference. Let's see what it does. See, that's exponential. Not really much. Keep it simple. Simple moving average. Look at that. Not much. Just keep it simple. The next one is what? This one here. This is this one down here. That is our, okay, the indicator is called BB width, Welsh BB width. Okay, all right, let's see the property of that. Okay, it just shown on my other screen. Okay, so look at that. If you know a little bit about Bollinger, you know this is exactly Bollinger Band settings. Bollinger Band has a period of, by default, period of 20. It has a deviation, if you remember, deviation of 2, and it has okay, the first 3 are the Bollinger Band properties, the normal Bollinger Band properties. Then the next settings is what turn it to red or yellow or red. That is minimum range percent. So it compares and say, hey, let me see what's going on. If this thing is 20% less than its average, I would make it yellow. And if it is 20% more than the average, I'll make it red, something like that. So it's using that percentage. So if you want to vary the percentage or the color a little bit, you want the color to be different. If you change this percentage, let's say you change it to 50, for example, you will see that the color will move a little bit. But I keep it 20 because that 20 is also, it goes in line with Bollinger Band period as well. So that's it. So that's the settings. This one is just calculating period. You know how far back you want to calculate. I think 100 is good. Okay, so show width line, I just keep it don't show any width line. Okay, so that is the then the color. All right, so I prefer to make these two yellow. Okay, because I like simple things. I like to deal with two colors. When they are yellow, it means that they are not in a trend. When it is red, it means they are in a trend. That's it. Okay, so let's do that. All right, so let me squeeze it a little. So this is the example we showed earlier. Okay, so we can also start looking for inside bar. Okay, this is USD. Okay, look, this is one inside bar. Anybody notice that? Let me put a line there for you. That one, or let me, instead of line, let me put an arrow so you can see. Insert an arrow. Arrow down. Let's put an arrow here. Do you notice that is an inside bar? That is an inside bar. I can see that. In fact, I can see another inside bar. I can see insert arrow down. I can see, where is another one? Yeah, I can see this one also. That's another inside bar. Did you agree with me that those are inside bar? All right, this is an inside bar. That's an inside bar. This one is also an inside bar. Let me add it. Inside bar, where are you? Inside arrow down. Okay, this is also an inside bar. That's also an inside bar. Have you seen 3 inside bar now that I can see? 1, 2, 3. In fact, this also is an inside bar. This last one, insert. If you disagree with me, let me know. I like to discuss. Yeah, that's also an inside bar. Do we all agree? Okay. Let's see some questions. Okay. Thanks for the video and presentation. Will you make more videos on current Bitcoin, other crypto? Yeah, we can do that. The Bollinger Band's width is good for detecting volume in the market. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. So now, guys, you can see here that I can identify some of these inside bars, but it's a bit difficult. Right? It's a bit difficult to find them. You can miss them out. So what I've done is I have looked for an indicator that can identify the inside bar for us, and that indicator will also, yes, it includes the wicks as well. Everything, including the wicks, must be inside the previous bar. Look at that. All the wicks of this one is inside here. All the wicks of this one is inside here. All the wicks of this is inside here. All the wicks of this is inside here. Okay, so I have gone ahead and look for, let me open a new chart. Let me open USD Japanese yen. I've looked for an indicator and I've created inside bar. Where is it? Inside inside bar. Is it not here? Inside bar. Okay. All right. So I've looked for an indicator and I've created a template for it. All right. So this is USD Japanese yen 4 hours. Let's go back to 4 hours. Okay. All right. Remember, last time we found this as inside bar. I think we found that also as inside bar, and we found this also as inside bar. So I've got an indicator here that what it does is to look for the inside bar and color it. So the color here, let me explain how it works. So look at here, this is the mother bar. So it will draw two lines. Let me put line here. Let me make sure the line is thick so you can see it. So it will draw two lines. One line below and one line above the mother bar. Right? So it is coloring the mother bar. The inside bar is right inside it. So it's putting those lines on this color on the mother bar. It's only when the mother bar is broken, it turns it to blue. When it's broken upward, it turns it to blue. When the mother bar, for example, that is the mother bar here, when it's broken downward, it turns to red. Here, that is the mother bar. When it's broken upward, the color turns to blue. When it's broken downward, you can see here, because it wasn't broken downward, the color remained blue. Here, the mother bar is here, it wasn't broken upward, that's why the color goes red. The same thing applies here. So I found this indicator which is helpful, but remember, for us to go trading, you must also consider the bandwidth, Bollinger Bandwidth indicator. You cannot just pick the breakout only, the inside bar breakout, and not consider this. So if you look at this one, this breakout here, we are not going to pick it because the Bollinger Band width is yellow. The next one, we are not going to pick it because the Bollinger Band is yellow. This one, we are going to trade it because the bandwidth is red. That means we are in a very strong trend. This one, we are not going to take it. It depends on when it breaks. So it breaks here. If at the time when it breaks, it goes red, yeah, you pick it. But at the time when it breaks, if it remains yellow, you ignore it. Over here, you see at the time it breaks, it's red. So you trade that. So this is a perfect strategy which I have just developed. And I hope it's going to break the market if it is done properly and if you apply money management. Any questions? I know you have a lot of questions about it. Let me scroll backwards so that you can look at the history of it. We'll look at some. Look here. Look at the good job Bollinger Bandwidth has done for us. So that's why I say you don't pick all the breakouts. You don't pick all the inside bar. If you are trading just the inside bar, see all the mistake you will have made. You could have been trading all this range band market. You could have been trading all this range band market. You think, oh, I got inside bar. But look at Bollinger Bandwidth. It says, no, my friend, don't touch them. They are no good at all. They are not your friend. They are not in a trend. See how it found a trend for us? That is the power of combining correct indicators together to find goods, to make a good strategy. So this bandwidth has actually saved us from touching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signals. And suddenly, bam, here it goes red again. Let's move backward. Look here. It goes red here. So it's telling us to trade this one. Okay, if you look at here, when it breaks here, unfortunately you are not going to get all the trades. This one is yellow, so you won't trade it. Okay, this one is red, is a good, is a strong trend, but it is so we are not going to trade it because it didn't break up. It's above moving average 10, right? So over here we're only looking to go long. All right, let's move backward. In this case here, you are not okay here. Yeah, at the time of break it's already red, so you take this trade. Bandwidth is also red, you take this trade here, right? This trade you are not going to take because it's breaking below. You are not interested. This one also, it already became yellow, so you are not interested. That is how this is going to work, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect. Any question? The Bollinger Band's width is good for detecting volume. Yes. So it includes all the wicks. Yes, it includes all the whales. Can you make the Bollinger Band width indicator available for us? Of course, yes, I will make it available. What is... Keep repeating. I can't understand what you say, Mohammed. By money management, you mean having always stop loss on every trade, right? And also not putting all in one basket. That's correct. It means that you must have stop loss in all your trading. And not only that, you have to determine how much you are willing to risk on every trade. So what are you willing to risk on every trade? For example, 2%, 1%. So if you have a $1,000 account, how much are you willing to risk? $10 each time, that is 1%. $20 each time, that is 2%. $50 each time, that is 5%. So it's better to risk as low as possible so that you can stay in the market. At the same time, because you are risking a low percentage, your profit also is not going to be extremely huge. So you'll be living with that. You know that you are planning, you are using a good money management. All right. The inside bar on green Bollinger Band width has most profits in risk reward ratio. Oh yeah. Yeah, sometimes, yes, sometimes it looks like that, but if you think that way, okay, look at all this from here to here. If this is what you are calling green, it's yellow here, but if that's what you are referring to, so if you look at here, if you have taken all this one here, you see it's going to kill your account, right? It's going to kill your account because there's no trend. You are looking for 1-to-2 ratio. See, all these are flat. There's no trend. Okay, so today we just discuss the how it works. So next week we are not going to go into the theory. We are just going to practice it next week. So when we come back next week, make sure you return next week. We are going to decipher it. We are going to break it down. We are going to change different charts, different time frame. Now we are looking at an hour. So if I change it to daily time frame, any question first before I change to daily time frame? Is this indicator in trading view? Yes. They have a Bollinger Band width in trading view. Yes, they do have it. Check it out. Yes, it is very powerful. Yeah, Sanile, it's very powerful. It is very powerful. I've been using this bandwidth for a while, and I know its power. This bandwidth is similar to ADX. But the good thing about it is it shows color. ADS is number. You know, it shows in an indicator panel like this, but like a graph, and you'll be looking at when it crosses above and below. But this one is so simple to read colors. Look at here. If I tell you without this, I tell you this is in a range, you agree with me, right? That here we are in a range here. You can actually draw. You know what? You can draw two horizontal line there. Yeah, you can draw two horizontal line there. You see, that's a horizontal line. That's a breakout there. Look at the yellow Bollinger Band, how it agree with that range. See how it agree with that range. So it's telling you, hey, don't trade now, hold on, we're in a range. It's like a range finder, a range and a trend finder. So it's telling you, hold on for me, don't trade yet. Okay, that's good thing about it. So you need to apply it. Don't just pick any. Look at all this trade. This is the only one that is letting you take. Okay, so all this rubbish trade, you are avoiding all of them. Okay, this trade, are you trading this or not? Do you think you're going to take this trade? Okay, I'll wait for your answer. This one, okay, maybe you guys need to learn a little bit. Okay, let me wait for your answer. Are we going to take this inside bar or not? This one, I want an answer, just to know whether you guys get it, and I'll let you answer so that you can practice. Okay, so are you going to trade this particular inside bar? Okay, are you going to trade that inside bar? I need an answer. Yes, trading view as indicator of Bollinger Band. Yes, that's correct. Do you combine only two of them? Yes, only I just combine this indicator here, which is the bandwidth and moving average. But remember, we need to find the inside bars, and this third indicator just helps us to find the inside bar. Okay, Deepak say yes. Gabriel say no. Ovi say yes. Sandile say you so can you trade gold with it? Yes, you can trade gold with it. Yes. Vasile says no. Deepak say yes. Mojalefa says no. Friday says no. Vasile trend is not directional and is changing. Okay, all right. Yes, if you say no, yeah, if you say yes, I'm afraid it's not correct. But if you say yes, you are right. Okay, let me tell you the reason why. Even though we have the Bollinger, the bandwidth is correct, which it says it is the trend is strong. We agree. Also, price is below moving average term, which is we agree. But which direction is the breakout happened? Look at the breakout happen, bullish breakout below moving average. Bullish breakout below moving average. You can see the breakout is breaking out to the top, breaking out bullishly. All right, and when we are below moving average, we are not buying, we are only selling. So if he has broken out below here, below this lower mother bar, then we'll sell it because bandwidth is red. But now it's broken above the mother bar, which is bullish, which is a buy stop. You remember the buy stop is here and the sell stop is here. So it's now giving us a buy stop. Can we do buy stop under moving average? Did you understand that? Those of you that said yes, I know it might take a while to get used to it. So that is the reason why it is not. But let's look at this. Okay, this one is still happening under yellow. So look at all this rubbish trade. All this rubbish trade. It avoid it. All this one avoid it. Avoid this rubbish trade. I want to find where all this rubbish trade. It avoid all these ones. Okay, it picked this one. It picked this one, right? Which is a good trade. This one also, it picked this one, which is also a good trade. It picked this trade, but not that one. All this blue one, that is bullish breakout. It doesn't take, you won't take the bullish breakout. This trade, let me see if it picks that trade. Yes, it just picked that trade. You can see bandwidth is red, so it just picked that trade. See how it simplifies your life for you. So it will not pick this trade because it will not pick that trade. It will not even pick this trade, but it will pick, let's see, will it pick this one? Yeah, it will pick this trade. So that's why when I said you should do 1-to-1, you know, for example, your stop loss will be, this is the bullish, this one is this black one, that one. Okay, that black one is the mother candle. So your stop loss will be something like this. your stop loss here will be 25 pips. So if you do 1-to-1 first for your TP1, you just get, that is 34 pips. So you get your TP1. Even if the trend didn't go far, you are still going to get your 1-to-1. Unlike this one, if you take this trade for example, and your stop loss is let's say your stop loss is 30 pips, look, you got opportunity to get up to 1-to-3, 97, 90, 100 pips, even more than 1-to-3. So occasionally you get 1-to-2, 1-3, 1-4, 1-5, 1-to-5, 1-to-6, even more. But nearly 100% of the time you are going to get 1-to-1. So that's why it's good to lock in that 1-to-1 first. You lock in the 1-to-1 profit first, and then let the second part of your trade, let it go. Okay, let it roll. So you lock the 1-to-1 first. Any question? Any question, guys? Do you understand it very well? Any question? Anybody? Is it clear? Okay, let's see. Okay, let's look at one more before. Let's look at one more. Let me look at a controversial one. Let's go to downtrend. Okay. All right, this one here. Okay. Can we take this trade here? Okay, let's start from here. Can we take this blue one here? I'll put arrow there. Insert arrow. Okay, let's just say, let me insert test. Okay, so let's say this is one. Trade number 1. So that's number 1. Do we take trade number 1? Do we take trade number 1? And I'm going to try to put arrow test in the second one. And do we take trade number 2? And tell me the reason why, whether yes or no. Okay, trade number 1, trade number 2. Do we take trade number 1? If we do, give me the reason why. And trade number 2, do we take trade number 2? It looks very good. See the breakout like it's going to give you like 150 pips, but do we take it? Do we take number 2 and even number 3? I'm going to add number 3. So this is your test. I want you to understand it very well. This is number 3. Do you take number 3? That's trade number 3. Trade number 1. Okay, 1 yes. 2, you put your answer. 1, what do you believe? 2, if it's yes or no, you put it. 3, if it's yes or no, you put it. 1, put your answer. 2, put your answer. 3, put your answer. Let's see who's going to get 3 out of 3. Let's see who is going to get 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay. So Die has a 1. Yes. Okay. Yes to trade number 1 and no to trade number 2. And what about the trade number 3? Okay. Yes to 2. Okay. But it won't trigger backs. Yes. Okay. Gabriel say yes to number 3. Form Faith says if you take the trade, how to exit, please again. Okay. If you take the trade, you remember how to do your stop loss. Your stop loss is from your buy stop. From trade number 1, your stop loss is from your buy stop to the low of the inside bar. So let's say your stop loss is here, is this time around is about 20 pips. Yeah, if your stop loss is about 20 pips, okay, your TP1, you can split your trade into 2. The first part you take it out at TP1. That is the same risk you took, 20 pips. So at 20 pips, you are out of the first part of your trade, round about here, 20 pips. The second trade, or the second part of your trade, you let it run, maybe to TP2 or TP3 or TP4, depending on what the trend is at the time. Okay, so 40 pips, you can see you got your 40 pips. TP2, you're out for your second part of your trade. And if you stretch it a little bit, yeah, you also got to your TP3. So if you want some strategy to actually trail your position, so you exit TP1, I will advise you always get out of TP1, at least part of your trade. You can split into 3 or 4, whatever, but at least bank in some money at TP1 first. That is 1-to-1 ratio. The initial profit, take that initial profit, put it in the bank, move your stop loss to break even. Then you can then hope for the positive. It can only be positive from there. So if you move your stop loss to break even, you have done your task. Your task is done. And that is what our team are doing now on Discord. So each time they trade, everybody must put a stop loss. And once you hit your TP1, your initial take profit target, you bank some money and move your stop loss to break even. Okay, even if you don't bank money, move your stop loss to break even, because that means that from there you can't lose on that trade anymore. It's very important. Although the downside to it is that it can come back and hit your take you out at break even, but that you haven't lost anything. You can even add maybe 1 or 2 pips to the break even, just to make sure you have not worked for nothing. At least you took some trophy home. You took 2 pips home. All right, let's answer the questions now. All right, let's see who got it right. I can see Vasile here. 1 yes, 2 no, 3 yes. I think it's brilliant. That's a good answer. Oscar also say 1 yes, 2 no, 3 yes. Brilliant answer. Who else? Modern 1 yes, 2 no, 3 yes. Brilliant answer. Okay, 1 yes, 2 no, 3 yes. Brilliant answer. Altar 3 is yes. Brilliant answer. Guys, remember to give us a like. Click the like button, please. Like button. Like this if you're enjoying the lesson. Please give us a like button. I want this like button to reach 25 before we go tonight. 25. Vasile said 2 is difficult. 2 yes. 2 is difficult, and I will tell you why. Deepak say 1 is yes, 2 is no, 3 is yes. That's correct. Mojalefa say 3 yes, 2 no. That's correct. Friday, Cheche, trade 1 yes, trade 2 no, because it's against the trend. That's correct. Trade 3 yes. Perfect. Yeah, I like you guys. You are all getting it. That's what I want. Modern brokers that are selling inside bar indicator, or is it free? It is free to download. It is free to download. The whole thing you are seeing here is free to download. I will give you the link to download it. It's free. You paid nothing for it. Thank you for Bollinger Band. We have to keep default setting. Yes, we are not changing any settings. The Bollinger Band width setting is the same. Default settings. Sandile. All right. Okay. So all you guys are correct. Number 1 is correct. We can take number 1 because the bandwidth is red. It is formed above moving average, and we have a breakout, bullish breakout. So we have the mother bar, high of the mother bar was broken. So that means we can go long. So you put your buy stop here, and your buy stop is taking, you make your money, off you go. All right, let's look at number 2. Okay, number 2, similarly, we got inside bar. Okay, and this indicator has drawn the inside bar for us, but we have a breakout. We have breakout below the mother bar. So we didn't have breakout of the top of the mother bar. We have breakout for the bottom of the mother bar, and that is above moving average. So that is a breakout for buy sell stop. So that is sell stop. We are not going to sell here. That's why this is not a tradable signal. We only want to buy stop at the above moving average. So now this one, this is below moving average. We are only looking at sell stop. So that's why this one is a sell. The sell stop was broken. So we put a sell stop here below the mother bar and we got it. So somebody asked us about stop loss and take profit. So let's use this as an example. Okay, so I'm going to add just to clarify it. So this is your buy stop. Sorry. So that's your buy stop there. That's your buy stop. And your stop loss is very easy. See, your stop loss is, okay, before I do that, okay, see this, the inside bar, the small inside bar here. Your stop loss is just above the inside bar. Let me show you. That's your stop loss. Your stop loss is not at the end of here. If you use the mother bar as your stop loss, it will be high. It will be a lot of a huge number. But you are going to use the high of the inside bar as your stop loss. But the high of the mother bar is for trading, is the buy stop and the sell stop. But the high and low of the inside bar is for the stop loss, so that your stop loss can be small. You want a smaller stop loss. So this time around, your stop loss is not going to be, for here, it's not going to be 38 pips or about 40 pips. Your stop loss is only going to be from here to here. Your stop loss is going to be 20 pips. So try to get that very well. Your stop loss is not buy stop and sell stop. Buy stop and sell stop are for entering the trade, to trigger the trade. That is, high of the mother bar, low of the mother bar is to trigger the trade. But once you are in the trade, you want to put your stop loss, you will consider just the inside bar for the stop loss. Let me zoom it so that you can see. Let me zoom it. Okay, I think that's the biggest it can go. You can see this is the mother bar, and look at the smaller inside bar. That is where your stop loss. So your stop loss is very small, right? So your stop loss is only from here to here, and that's 20 pips. Your stop loss is only 20 pips, and let's see your target. Your first target is 20 pips, and fine, you got your stop. This is 4-hour chart. You got your target the first hour after the first candle after it broke, and let's see how much you got eventually. This is 900 pips. In this time, this is 1 to 5. This one is ratio 1 to 5. That's why I tell you that if you have another strategy of trailing your stop, you can milk this thing like a hell. You will milk it like you are in a chocolate factory, you know. Because the reason is because you already found the trend. You already found a strong trend because it is very close to 10 moving average. That is why you are already on a trend. All our effort so far was to find a trend. And we don't want to find just a trend. We want to find a strong trend. That is why we use this Bollinger Band. You see all here it is red. That's why we can see trade here. But once we leave this place, you see it's getting yellow. Say goodbye. See you next time. See you tomorrow. I'm no longer interested in you. See ya. Because the trend is going out of fashion. But here the trend is still in fashion. See, your stop loss is going to be small, and your take profit is up to you. But I recommend TP1, TP2, TP3, whatever you want to get. But TP1, you are nearly going to get it almost 85, 95, 100% of the time, you know, because most of the time you are not going to get a bad signal. Even here, it's a good signal. So look at all this signal. What can you see here? Is there any trend here? So if I don't put this indicator here, the bandwidth, you'll be confused and say, oh, it doesn't work. Oh, look at all this rubbish signal. Oh, there's no trend. But he's told you already. Bandwidth is told you already. Run away, run away. When you see this color, it's telling you run away. Don't trade, don't trade, don't trade, don't trade. So this is a complete system, right? It's a complete system and it's so easy to follow. Complete system. That's why I'm showing you everything. There's nothing hidden there. See, even here that looks good. You see, they look good here, but remember, it's still yellow. So don't take it when it's yellow. All right. Okay. Look at here. It's red here, so it's a good trade to take. Even this one is a good trade to take. But remember, this one happened below moving average. So you are not going to take this one, but you are going to take this one. Okay. Right, you are going to take this one, but not this one. Have you seen how this thing does a good job? This one, yes, when it crosses it, yes, it breaks it below the moving average, you are going to take it. Look, shows you it's a good trend, and you are only trading when you have good trend. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you I hope that makes sense to you, right? So in our team, as I said before, that I'm going to introduce you to our team, yourtradementor.com. So if you permit me to do that, if you don't mind, you can still ask me questions about this strategy. I will answer it, but let me quickly just introduce you to our team. So we have our team, yourtradementor.com. is a site where we have over 50 training videos that has been there, and you can view those videos anytime, any day. Okay. So tonight I want to show you those things that are available for you in our team. Okay. So first of all, on our website, and if you become a member, we have a Discord group. We all know about Discord server. So the Discord server, you have access to our Discord server, and that is where all our live trading takes place. Okay. We have a signal provider inside Discord server. If you want to take a signal, we provide signal, and you are going to learn a lot from our Discord membership. You have access to our training courses, which are uploaded on our website. The value is about 500. We have MT4 indicator and expert advisor you can download. This will help you as a trader to perfect your strategy. These indicators we have discussed tonight is free. Also, it's going to be loaded in Discord. But for you guys that attended tonight, you are going to get it for free. Whether you sign up or you don't sign up, you are going to get it for free. But what you are going to get when you sign up is huge. It is fantastic. Can you imagine if I'm giving you this one free? What do you think is behind that is left over that you can come and gain? Thank you so much for giving us the like. We already have 21 likes, but keep it going, keep it going. Four more to go. 4 more likes to go, please. All right. So we also have weekly live group training. Okay, so I speak to all our traders every week, and we have powerful trading strategies that we showcase. This one is not even among them. Okay, we have 3 strategies that we use to trade, and as I said, we have live trading signals, and you have access to live trading room. Some people will sign up to a different trading room where they will be paying monthly to the trading room, but in our case, all of these things, you get all of these things for $50. You're not paying $100, $200, $500. You're only paying $50 for it. So if you want to become a member and become profitable and join us, I will send you the link you need to use tonight and to sign up. Okay. So we have a lot of testimony already about people who have joined us, and their trading experience has changed dramatically. We got people that in fact told us that since they started trading forex, they've never made money and until they became part of us, your trade mentor. So as you can see that just not only me, it is everybody in the team. Everyone in the team is a family. So it's not like you just join and the people just forget about you. No, no, no. It's a family. Some of them are right at this training tonight. Some of them are here tonight. So they might even testify and say something. So if you like what you are hearing here and what you have seen tonight, you want to be a member, please go to that link and sign up. It's $50 that you are going to pay. It's for the entire month. So for the entire month, you have access to all these facilities. You are not going to pay anything extra for this, for the Discord membership, for the training videos on the website, for all the indicators and the expert advisor, for weekly live group training, which I'm going to give you, for all the trading strategies, for Signal. If you just want to take a Signal, we are going to give it to you, and access to trading room. All of it together is only $50. So to join my Discord, yes. So if you sign up here, immediately you sign up, you will receive an email from me, and that email will give you the link to join my Discord group. So the Discord group is part of this package. So anyone that bought this package will be in the Discord group. Okay, it's going to be automatic. And in the Discord group, we have, okay, maybe I can quickly show you the Discord group. I'm sure a lot of people knows it already. It's fantastic. In fact, I can't describe how good it is. You know, we have traders who are becoming experts now. You know, they just joined us. I knew someone just joined us last week. In fact, I was telling him that you're already a professional within a week. I really admire how transformed the trader is, because he now have great confidence in his trading, and is even promising to bring people to the group. So if you like what you are hearing and you like the training tonight, because over there you have one-to-one discussion with me. I can put you through some of the stuff that you don't understand. Even if I'm not available, the team are there for you. Okay, so that is the link to join. This $50 is a reasonable amount to pay for all these services. Okay, so thank you so much tonight. Let me see if you have any more question. Inside available on TradingView. Yes. Okay. By the way, Gabriel, you say what is the settings for the moving average? It's just 10 simple moving average. Deeper. So Bollinger Band width, can we use the default graph? Oh yes. What do you mean? Do you mean you want to go back to the three lines, the upper, the middle, and the lower Bollinger Bands? If that is what you mean, no, don't go to that one. It's difficult to read that one. Just use the Bollinger Band width, but default settings. Modern. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Modern. As actually explain. Okay, yes. Time frame, yes. Time frame will be 4 hours or more. 4 hours or more. Gabriel, thank you. Okay. Does this work best on the 4-hour time frame? Yes, 4 hour and daily or more or higher time frame. Okay, go. Okay, you give me like, oh, more likes, please. We need more likes before you guys go. We need more likes. We got 19 likes and we're looking for 25. 6 more people to like us, please. 6 more people while I answer the question. You can bring more questions. Yes, 6 more likes we need. What about indicator for MT5? Okay, I could do some research work for that, trying to see if I can get indicator for MT5. The one we have right now is MT4, but nothing say we can't find the MT5. Yes, of course we can. Okay, to join my Discord group, A-frame, just click here. All right, register, select the silver package, which is $50. And once you've done that, tonight I will send you email tonight. Before you sleep tonight, you will get an email from me. Make sure you do it immediately. You get an email from me please check your junk folder, okay? Because sometimes the email goes to junk folder. We have payment processor for people from Nigeria and from Africa, because when we use PayPal and Stripe, some people have issues paying with PayPal or Stripe. We have now added the third one, which is very good for Africa. We have added what is called Paystack. So we have added Paystack. So even if you want to pay with Naira, if you have a Naira card, yes, it will work with Paystack. From Zimbabwe, from Malawi, South Africa, Kenya, other African countries, Paystack also can work. But majority can still use PayPal, or they can still use Stripe. So we have 3 options there for you. Okay, so if you want to become a member, just join it, and immediately you get a message from me. On that message, you will have 2 things on that message. One, it will give you the link to join the Discord group, and secondly, you will get a discount code. Actually, it's not a discount code. You get a code to download all our indicators and expert advisors for free. You pay nothing for it, and they are good and profitable expert indicator and expert advisors. So you don't pay for that. It's part of your subscription. Okay, some powerful strategy for NASDAQ. Can we download the free indicator using that link? No, I was okay. Good. The question is a very good question. After this lesson finish, I will put the link in the description on the YouTube channel. Under this video, I'll put a link where you can download this indicator and template for free. Whether you join your trade mentor or not, you are not obliged to join us to get this indicator. This particular one, you are going to get it for free. Just wait for, I'll say wait for a few hours, because this video need to process itself, and then I need to add that that link where you can download it. I need to add it to that video. Okay, but it's for free. Oh, you're in South Africa. SA, good. Which part of SA? Joburg, Pretoria, Sandton, or where? Okay, so you want some powerful strategy on NASDAQ. Have you tried this strategy on NASDAQ? You never know. I've not tried it on NASDAQ, but give it a go, because this, you remember, this strategy, principally, this strategy is price action. Even though you see all these indicators and all this rest, it's actually a price action, because what you are looking for is the inside bar. Inside bar is a price action. So the only thing now is that you are doing a price action, but you want to filter it out. You don't want to take all the inside bars. You want to take only the inside bars that the indicator says they are good. So it's like you are getting the two world. You are getting the price action world, and you are getting the strategy world put together. It's massive. It's a game changer. So if you apply it properly, but remember, your money management is very, very important. Oh, you're in Cape Town. Oh, wow. Lovely city. City of relaxation, city of enjoyment, city of tourism. Eh? Okay, Nomvula. Which part are you in Nomvula? Which part of South Africa are you? Oh man, it was good. We started today with a bad network, and we ended up with a good network. See, that's why, earlier I said, look, guys, something that's going to be good, initially it might look very horrible. As you can see now, we ended well. You guys, I believe you had a good time. You learned this strategy. So next week, we are going to do it again. The next week, we are going to put a lot of focus on the action. So we are not going to go through the slide. If you are new next week, we might just help you a little bit to get along, but we want to practicalize it, because we want this strategy to be one of the best in the market. Simple but efficient. So we can even include, next week we can add our money management. Today we just mentioned about it, 1-to-2 ratio, 1-to-3 ratio, TP1, TP2. Then next week we are going to make sure we put all of them very clearly, so everybody gets it. So if you are in my group, I know you are going to get it because you can ask me direct question. But if you are not in my group yet, no problems. Just make sure you get the strategy very well. All right. Pretoria, love Pretoria. Pretoria is a nice place, nice city. Nice city. Oh, Joburg. Oh yeah, Joburg. Nice city as well. City of gold. Yeah. Johannesburg. Joburg Park. Anyway, please, I want to join. How do I go about it? Okay, to join us is very simple. I'm just going to send you the link again. So you click that link. Just click that link and register. When you register, as we said, you are going to benefit all this stuff, but you are only paying $50 for it. So, and Discord is one of those things that you are going to get immediately you join. Immediately you join, you are going to get membership to Discord, and you can start trading right away. Oh, it's your first day here. Oh my goodness. You see, we used to ask people who are joining us for the first time. We haven't said that today. Oh man, I think the reason is because we started with a poor network. We're sorry for that. So you are welcome. Rosemary, who else is joining us for the first time? Thank you, Rosemary, for pointing that out. Vasile, check link in description. Yes. Oh yes. I know the news and corner of South Africa, especially Johannesburg. I know the length and breadth of Johannesburg. I'm a South African. I'm Ola Kujan. Mfowethu Baba. Jesus. All right, I love tonight, man. It's good. Any more questions, guys? So if you want to join us, make sure you do it quickly, because I'm going to stay a little bit awake tonight to send the link. I'm going to send the Discord link to you immediately tonight, and also I'm going to send you the coupon code. Yes, it's coupon code. The coupon code will allow you to download our indicators and expert advisor on our website for free. Okay, so once you sign in, once you register, automatically you sign in. Once you register, don't worry about receiving email, just sign in. Once you register, use the same email and password you choose, just use to sign into the website. Immediately you have access to over 50 videos. So you go to, when you sign in, you go to my videos. On the left menu you see my videos. You go there and start watching. You can watch all my old videos and the new ones. Everything is there for you. Yeah. Yeah, I love South Africa. Yes. Good stuff. Oh, also you are new. Nomvula. Okay. You subscribed long ago. Okay, you subscribed to the YouTube channel long ago. All right. Good to see you. Oh, thank you guys. I see the like button is now, we have 23 likes now, which is good. 2 more though. We said 25. So who is going to give us 2 more likes? 2 more likes. 2 more likes before we go. 2 more likes. I hope you guys enjoyed the lesson tonight. It was great. I love it. And I'm holding on now because I want to compensate a little bit for the time we wasted earlier because of our network. So I hope you guys like it. So before I go, finally, let me tell you that this indicator that we use tonight and the template will be available for download for free. The link will be added to the video. Once the video is ready, you can come back under the description of the video. You will see the link. The link will say download the indicator and template free. Just click that link and then you will see the download. It will download it for you. Okay, so that's what you would do. So however, if you need to sign up, as you know that the sign up, you get a lot of benefit with the signing up. If you want to do it, that's fine. If you don't want to do it yet, you want to think about it, there's no problems. A lot of people are already in the team, and they are having a huge benefit. In fact, we have a group in the team who are doing what is called FTMO. It's a secret. Oh, sorry, I revealed the secret. Oh my goodness. I revealed the secrets. All right, it's no more secret. Okay, so we have a group in the Discord who are actually taking part in the FTMO challenge, and we have people that have already passed FTMO, and we have people that are going through it now. So if you are someone thinking of doing FTMO or doing any funded trader program, maybe with another provider, this is your chance. We have a special channel for you, where in that channel, if you are taking trades, you can even tell your group, this is your trade you are taking. This is the reason why you are taking it. You think it's a breakout trade. What do you guys think? Somebody else might have another take and say, okay, I think, have you considered the 4 hour, or have you considered the daily? Maybe the daily is already maybe double bottom. Have you considered, all those kind of things? And then you say, oh yeah, okay, I will hold on. So that's how you become a better trader, especially when you rub minds with people that you are doing exactly the same. Okay, hey, we have 25 likes, ready to go then. So don't forget, guys, you can still sign up if you want to join Discord group tonight. If you want to sign up tomorrow, you are welcome. The link is over there, and I believe if you sign up tonight, I'm going to be here for the next 1 hour to send the Discord link to everybody that sign up, and to also give you the coupon code to download the indicators and download the expert advisor. Okay, so I think it's now time for me to try to say goodbye. It is now time for me to be saying goodbye, guys. Are we going to say goodbye or what? Terima kasih, eyalama. Spasiba siyabonga. Boneno te ndewo. Ndi maba. Kashifu odaro ndewo. Gaelohis nale kale. Toshibi alakaye. Utilela kale. Tobishin alakai. Chokran. Manun. Grazia, eyalama moi, ulale kale, keya leboha, lala shalama, emoti zero, shukriya and shababaka, gohid nach, shukriya, danki show, slaps leka, mirang shalamat, tagalo, dank you well. Dalu, Eyitso, Imela, Blaglara Tekanosh, Bonenuit, Etmesi, Ndalipula, Oshiwambo, Shona. Good night, everybody. Thank you. See you guys. Take care.